Alchemy is one of the most magical words in our language, and it means transformation. Transformation is simply change. Life is constantly changing all around us. But not all of this change qualifies as alchemy. Only those changes that transform the essence, the substance of existence. In legend, alchemy denoted the wizard's power to turn base metal into gold. However, that was a symbol for a deeper, much more profound transformation, the alchemy of spirit. That is the kind of alchemy I will be telling you about tonight with the help of these gifted people who are here to narrate the story of true alchemy, by which the most common stuff of everyone's existence, our everyday feelings, wishes, desires, and longings, gets transformed into the most precious stuff of life, pure spirit. The realization of everything you can become as a human being. There are many frameworks for discussing spiritual transformation. The most magical, at least for me, is the legend of Merlin and the teachings he handed down in that mythic past when humans were still immersed in wonder and miracle. Merlin is a wizard, and I believe in wizards because I believe that nothing mythical or magical cannot come true. Whatever you can think or wish or dream about can come true. That is the secret of alchemy. And in the voice of Merlin, we hear not some far-removed exotic creature, but the wizard inside ourselves. The inner wizard is that part of ourselves that is unaffected by time and space and the mundane events of the material world. The inner wizard is that part of ourselves that is not confused and anxious, but which has absolute knowledge, absolute certainty, absolute assurance in our divine nature. Alchemy is the wizard's art, because the base stuff of our existence, this disguise of flesh and blood that decays with time, hides a precious core of pure consciousness living in the timeless. The inner wizard is silent and pure, the inextinguishable spark of life. Know him or her, listen to his faint but ever-present voice, and you will be taught the spiritual lessons that create transformation. The mind cannot do this for you because the mind is cluttered with memories of the past, and the spirit is not in the past. Likewise, emotions cannot bring about transformation because they are rooted in conditioning and imprints placed upon you from early childhood. Mind and emotion cannot grasp the magic of the present moment. It is in the present, this ever-renewing point of invisibility, that the wizard is found. The present moment is the only particle of time that never dies. It is pure transformation, and therefore pure alchemy. The inner wizard knows eternity not as an endless stretch of unfolding time, but as this utterly simple thing, the present moment, where the totality of spirit lives. Another name for pure spirit is the Holy Grail, which is another familiar yet magical ingredient in the story of Camelot, Merlin, and King Arthur. Whoever captures the Grail captures God's total love and blessing, which again touches a deep wish wrapped in the mystery of alchemy. The Grail is a powerful Christian symbol, but I am going to speak of it as a universal symbol that resonates and speaks to all of us, no matter what our religious belief. Symbols have a way of taking on a life of their own, and it amazes me how potently alive Merlin and the Grail and Arthur still are. Why? Because the spiritual quest will renew itself as long as there are humans wanting to unfold answers to those questions that children naturally ask, but which we adults soon suppress. Who am I? Why am I here? Is there a God? Does he know I exist? We are going to try to approach these questions tonight through the imagination, because imagination can pierce deeper than logic or reason. Fairy tales and poetry and legends move us with the mystery of life. And since spirit is deeply mysterious to most people, I thought it was fitting to call upon Merlin, King Arthur, and the Grail quest to light the way for us. As the tale unfolds, I will interrupt with occasional commentary and explanation, and you will begin to see, I hope, that there is a definite method, definite laws and rules that apply to alchemy. In fact, there are 7 distinct stages each of us experiences on the spiritual path. And when you are at one stage, your life is totally transformed from the stage you just left behind and the stage that lies just ahead. This is the kind of knowledge wizards possessed and which they held in keeping for the whole human race. If we want this knowledge back, we need to go to them. So let's listen now and hear the voice inside us. Let's enter the wizard's world.